God! Who the puts a GoPro on their wrist? That lasted all of what?
A few moments later.
Well, what do you know? Tweedledee looks like he found his GoPro.
Yeah, no,
And it looks like it was at the bottom of
I
the
just lost my
toilet.
GoPro. Oh, shit.
Alright, let's get started. What you guys all came here to do is watch the track preview. Alright, hold your horses. No pun intended. Every rider should take a lap slow. Even if they've ridden the track 1,000 times, you kind of get to see if they've changed anything. Is the jumps bigger? Are they smaller? Is this a corner here? You know, are they going backwards? You don't want to jump off the track, land on something you don't want to land on. Water truck, tractor, who knows what, another person. Definitely don't want to head on anybody. And you don't want to hurt yourself. So take a lap slow. And then after you know where the track is, then you can start going quick, alright? For the sake of my audience, we won't finish my slow lap here. I'm just going to edit it out and fast forward.
3 weeks later.
So I'm going to start us off on the finish line. I personally really enjoy this track. I'm not racing a whole lot anymore, but they had the Saturday practice, so I had to go out there because you're not allowed to ride this track during the week because of, anyway, something to do with Pueblo County. But this track could potentially be the best track in Colorado if it had better dirt. The terrain itself is awesome. You have some high-speed areas, some little switchbacks, some elevation changes, but as you can see, it's super dusty. The dirt is very hard packed, which this shell rock on top, and then there are some powdery sections, but it's very hard. So when they water the track gets these deep ruts, which I like, but they get super hard right away, and then if you try to water on top of it, well, it's just, you know, it's watering on top of Blue Groove. And because the dirt is so dry that you get these big holes that end up being more like potholes. They're not these little choppy bumps, they're these huge, just big giant chunks taken out of the ground. This is actually the only track where I've broken my nose at, and I didn't even crash. I just got roosted with a giant rock. It was actually a gentleman by the name of Travis Bannister that ended up doing the roost to me. But anyway, I had a nose guard on and everything. It just, this place is super, super rocky. I would imagine if you're riding on the moon, this is what it would be like if you didn't have any water. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of water on this track right now. But this track, I feel, would be an awesome national track if it just had different dirt. It would cost way too much money to bring in a crap ton of real loam dirt to make it worthwhile, but the actual layout of the track is actually really, really cool, and I rather enjoy this motocross track. So there we have it. There was a lap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Quick, simple, short. It's the way I like to do it. Until next time, this is Johnny Hopper. Oh, and don't forget, guys, I've got that GoFundMe account. We're trying to sponsor a 250 rider, and then Rob Beams, one of the top-tier trainers in the industry, is giving away a $60,000 program. So please help me get to the goal on the GoFundMe, and I'm going to leave you guys with a fan-made track. Enjoy.